What's up, guys? Today we're gonna be recording a very, very special meal. I have my boy here, Leo, with me.
Also known as Radio Clash.
Okay, I know you like steak, bro. So what I'm gonna be doing, we're gonna be doing like a roasted tri-tip,
dude,
with some roasted rosemary potatoes, and then we're gonna finish it off with a cilantro and parsley spicy chimichurri. Stay tuned, guys. Video coming soon.
Stay tuned.
The ingredients for today, for the chimichurri, we're gonna be doing a cilantro, parsley, and pepper flakes for the spicy chimichurri. We're gonna be doing fresh rosemary with red rose potatoes. And then we're gonna rub the tri-tip, very simple, just salt and pepper, garlic, a little bit of Italian seasoning, and finish it off with some butter and fresh herbs. All right, what I'm gonna do first, bro, I'm gonna clean out the fat. This tri-tip doesn't have a lot of fat, okay?
Right.
But what I wanna do is just take some of this fat out so it won't burn, but you do wanna leave a little bit on.
Okay.
How do you like your tri-tip cooked?
Honestly, man, I'm a rare guy.
Okay.
And but to each their own. I think at the end of the day, anywhere between medium rare and rare is like, I feel like most people can enjoy it, but rare is
I think for a tri-tip or any type of good meat, I think medium rare works the best.
Right.
That's what we're gonna do it at today, medium rare.
Yeah.
But if we're Mexican, we gotta do it well done. You get me?
Yeah.
No blood on their steaks.
Yeah, they freak out.
So see, I'm gonna take a little bit of the beef off. I'm sorry, of the fat off.
Right.
And just leave it like that.
And how do you know how much fat is alright?
Usually about 1/4. Okay,
1/4?
so compared to the whole steak itself,
right,
you see a lot of it is usually just steak, no fat.
Right.
So I usually take a look at it, and this is enough for one side, about 1/4 of the whole back side, and then the front side, same thing, and then the side is fine. Just so it won't burn off and then char up. So you just want to keep it nice and pure meat. Okay. Cool. Help me out with the seasoning, bro. We're gonna season it off with a little bit of salt and pepper. Be very kind of generous. Season from a little bit higher so that if you season from up here, the difference from seasoning to here, because if you season here, you're just gonna get this part. What you want to do is season up here.
It's a wider spread.
It's wider spread. There you go. See, so you can. I'm gonna show you this side, and then you can finish it off in the back.
Okay.
And we'll do it like that, nice and even. And this already has a salt and pepper mix, so.
Right, I saw that. Yeah.
So go ahead. Go ahead and light on the garlic. Perfect, that looks good. I'm just gonna spread it up a little bit. There you go. And then go a little bit, real light on the Italian seasoning. Right. We're gonna add Italian seasoning just to give it like some fresh aromatics, as well as dry herbs too. That's cool right there, bro. Cool. Looks nice. All right, do the same thing on the other side, bro. Go ahead with salt and pepper.
All right.
There you go. Perfect. And then go ahead on the garlic. A lot of people try to add a lot of stuff to it. Right. My style of cooking is very simple, using ingredients you can find in the local market, and just make the flavor come out of the natural product.
Well, what I was told too with this kind of cut of meat, the meat itself has most of the flavor.
Exactly. Right? Of course. And I think that's in any piece of steak.
We forgot to put.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. That's in any type of steak. I mean, the flavor is there itself. Right. You need to know how to cook it, not to overcook it, not to under season it. Okay. Seasoning is very important as well. Salt and pepper. Salt and pepper releases a lot of the moisture the steak has. Right. So you want to do that so that the steak itself wouldn't really dry out. Okay. Using a cast iron skillet, we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil just to coat the bottom of the pan, bro. Okay. And that's gonna give you a nice color on the steak. Okay. We're just gonna coat it like this. And then it's a little heavy, so we're just gonna kind of coat the rest. There you go. Right. And then we're gonna drop the steak in there. All right. Okay. Go ahead and pass it to me, bro. Pásame la carne. Okay, go ahead and just lay it down. Nice. So you want to hear that nice sizzling. Right. Okay. There you go. You smell it? You already smell the herbs? Yep. Yeah. So you want to do that? Okay. Awesome. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of thyme, for aromatics. Some thyme,
Rosemary.
A little bit of rosemary. So go ahead and add a little bit more thyme, bro. Some thyme, rosemary. And this is going to bring a lot of the fragrance out. Okay? Go ahead. Give me a little bit more thyme on this side. And then we're going to add fresh garlic. All we're going to do is cut it in half.
Right.
Skin on. And then that's going to release just the flavor of the garlic all around here. Okay. You can add actually a whole garlic. So add it on this side. And then go ahead. We're going to let it sit on one side.
Yeah.
For like maybe 3 to 4 minutes so you can get a nice golden brown color. And then we'll go ahead and flip it.
So you don't move it at all right now? Just
no,
sear
you just want to sear it.
Okay.
You get all the extra juices sealed inside. We'll flip it over. And then we'll add the butter and start baking it.
Okay.
Nice.
Sounds easy enough.
Yeah, cool. Alright, so right here we're going to flip it over, bro.
Yeah.
Check it out. You see that nice sear? That's nice.
Yeah, man, that looks awesome.
So you want that on all ends. So we got to turn it on this side too.
Right.
And you guys smell the garlic. Like you see, you want that nice golden brown char on the garlic. And then as well with the herb.
Yeah. So what's your favorite kind of cut of meat that you like to cook?
Meat, one of my favorites is skirt steak, which is real thin. Right. It has a lot more content of fat. Right. And then tri-tip, and then if you want to go a little more fancier, I would do like a fillet for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what about you?
I really like a nice New York sirloin. Yes. Yeah. Honestly, it's really easy to cook. I use the Susan Sweets method. I don't know if you've heard of it. Of course. Yeah. It's kind of cooking for dummies.
Yeah. Like poaching in the water.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's more modern style of cooking.
Right.
So I wanted to sear it on all ends. Once you sear it, you get that nice golden brown color you guys can see on this side as well. There you go.
This is beautiful.
And then we're going to finish it off with some butter. So go ahead and add some generous butter. Go ahead and add half of that, bro.
Alright.
Get some nice butter up in there. Just because it's a bigger piece of steak, go ahead and add all of it.
Add all of it.
Make sure the heat is real high. There you go. So turn it down a little bit right now. So you won't burn. Nice. There you go.
So, as far as the temperature, it's from a 1 to a 10, you were what, like at a 9? Maybe?
Okay, here, when I seared it, I was at a 10.
At a 10?
Right now we're dropping it to like a 5, 6.
Okay.
So the butter won't burn.
Okay.
So what we're going to do, let the butter burn, let the butter melt.
Right.
And then we're going to baste the steak. Baste it and just kind of cover it, coating it with butter. Giving it like that creamy, nice, glossy flavor to it.
Okay. And my mouth is watery.
You want to bring out this one? All the butter? Bring it out here.
Right.
There you go. Put it out and just baste it. There you go. Go ahead, bro. It's all you. Alright, now that the steak is nice and seared, bro, you can see that. Yeah. Herbs are out, garlic is nice and roasted.
Yeah, man.
We're going to finish it off in the oven. It takes about anywhere from 45 to an hour at the most for this piece of steak. We want it at a medium rare. So I think this one should be about 45 minutes. We'll throw it in the oven at 350. We'll just let it finish off there. Alright, what we're going to pair this steak with, we're going to do a little bit of red rose roasted potatoes.
Okay.
All I want to do is cut them down the center, bro.
Right.
Because I want to get a nice sear on them as well.
Okay.
And then same thing, we're going to do the same concept as we did for the steak. We're going to sear them in the pan, and then we're going to finish them off in the oven, and we'll season them with some salt and pepper, garlic, you know. Go ahead, bro. Do your thing.
Cool.
How long have you been DJing for, bro?
Well, let's see. I'm 30 now. I started around when I was 19. I was in a band before. I started playing music, and then kind of just ventured out into the DJing world. One of my favorite artists is DJ AM. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Never heard of him.
Pretty influential in my lifestyle with the music that I play, the genre that. Yeah, bro, don't laugh at me, man. I'm gonna continue cutting potatoes. Ask me another question, bitch. Yeah, no, but yeah, dude. As far as like the music that I like, I know you didn't ask me this, but I'm gonna go ahead and answer it anyways. I like everything. The whole point of me playing music for people and being a DJ is like you get to cater to more than one type of culture, more than one type of genre.
Okay.
And my job is to read the crowd and kind of make sure that everybody's kind of flowing.
And you do really good at that. We've done a lot of events together.
Yeah, we have, man, and I like working them with you.
Absolutely.
You and your team is all of them are amazing. All your team is amazing. The food's amazing. And when we work together, I feel like I can just kind of look at you, and you already know what we're doing next. Yeah.
You said you played instruments. What instrument did you play? I didn't
I play guitar and bass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Little bit of
for like rock.
Yeah, honestly, a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything. Rock, folk, even like Mexican songs too. Yeah.
Yeah, corridos.
Yeah, I like them.
What's your favorite song?
My favorite song that's a corrido, I would have to say Un Puño de Tierra.
There you go.
Yeah,
I like that one. That's an old one. It's a good one though.
Yeah. I mean, I like it. I feel like everybody in that with that song, if you like that song,
you get hyped.
Yeah, it's a certain lifestyle. You live for this life, and it's only this life.
There you go. Mm-hmm. Let's finish up the potatoes, bro. We're gonna add a little bit of olive oil. If you want, keep going, and then I'll go ahead and add the potatoes. Cool. I'm sorry, the olive oil. As you continue that, bro, I'm just gonna finish it up here.
Cool.
Mucha poquito aceite.
Right.
Aceite, sal, pimientas, a little bit of oil just to coat it, some salt and pepper, and then a little bit of Italian seasoning to give those aromatics.
Right.
These potatoes are gonna be main ingredient rosemary.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and add some rosemary right now, some salt and pepper.
Right.
And you want to season these a little more heavier porque a lot of the seasoning stays in the pan when you sear them.
Okay.
So you don't want to for them to come out all saltless, flavorless. So a little bit of garlic. I want to go a little bit fresh garlic as well to give it those aromatics.
Right.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of fresh rosemary. Just take it off the stem, throw it in there. Take it off the stem, throw it in there. You don't mind getting your hands dirty, do you?
Nah.
Nah. So go ahead, bro. Go ahead and do your thing. Mix it up. There you go. When you mix it up, you want to grab from the bottom and just fold it like that. There you go. Nice. You want to get everything that falls on the bottom. You want to have it in the potatoes. I'm a little bit more rosemary up in there.
It smells really good.
Yeah, it smells good. Just the rosemary does a lot to it. The fresh herbs. You can also add a little bit of the chopped cilantro, chopped parsley, to give it a little bit more of the aromatics as well.
Okay. Well, so, let me ask you, bro. What's your favorite side dish?
Side dish? I think I would have to go with these. That's why I made them. Like roasted potatoes.
Right.
More than mashed, I think roasted or even fries. You love fries.
Oh.
I'm more of like a solid type of potato type of guy.
Yeah.
More than mashed potatoes or rice.
Yeah.
Depending on what I'm having. If I'm doing seafood, I think rice, like a fish or something like that. But for steaks or chicken,
it's all about pairing it with.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, so that looks good, bro. Let me see. Smells good. We're gonna go ahead and sear them, and then same thing. I want to do the same concept with the steak. We're gonna sear them in the pan. We're gonna finish up with a little bit of butter and throw them in the oven.
Cool. Sounds good.
All right, bro. All right, we're gonna go ahead and sear the potatoes. Same thing, bro.
Same process.
Let the pan warm up.
Right.
A little bit of olive oil. You don't want to soak them in olive oil. Remember, they already have some.
Okay.
Just want to coat the bottom of the pan.
So they don't stick.
Exactly, and then you get a nice sear. Okay.
Okay.
What you're gonna do is just face them down. See that? Okay. Like that. That's what you want here. A nice sear right there.
Okay.
Because technically, because I cut them in half, that's gonna be like the face of the potato.
Right.
So we're gonna when you do present them, you want to present them with that sticking out. So go ahead and finish it off, bro.
Okay.
So do it like that all the way around.
Right.
You want to have the heat at a medium heat. Okay. All right. So let's check it out, bro.
Yeah.
So nice. Golden brown. You see that nice brown sear?
Yeah, man.
How's that look?
It's amazing.
Nice. So that's what you want to get. This is the color you want to get, bro. A nice like char golden brown, not too burned but not too like light brown.
Right.
Just in between. Okay. See that? And that's gonna give a nice texture to the potato and a different flavor. Okay. What I'm gonna do, or what you're gonna help me do, you're gonna add a little bit of butter, bro.
Okay.
Go ahead and add that butter to give you that creaminess in the oven. There you go. Perfect. Cool. We're gonna let that butter melt. And we're gonna add a little bit of fresh, like whole parsley, just for the remaining aromatics. Okay, turn off the flame. There you go, nice. And then we're just gonna finish those off in the oven. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
Perfect. Okay, so to finish off the steak, bro, you always want to have like a nice light sauce that goes in it just to kind of bring everything together.
Right. Okay.
Nothing too overpowering.
Right.
For me personally, I like spicy stuff, but
Okay.
I don't want to put super spicy sauce.
Right. Okay.
So usually for a steak, a lot of people use chimichurri. We're gonna make a cilantro and parsley spicy chimichurri.
Okay.
This sauce is super simple, bro.
Okay.
You can make it in a blender. You can make it in molcajete. Just chop it up like a rough chop. Chop it up a little bit. It doesn't have to be real coarse. Chop it up like this. You throw it into the bowl, and then I'm gonna have you mash it up as I add the olive oil. Okay.
Okay.
So go ahead and you can also add a little bit of fresh garlic. Add maybe 2 spoonfuls of garlic.
Okay.
And then try to get a little bit of that garlic juice in there, that oil.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. There you go. Cool. That's gonna bring out a lot of that garlic flavor.
You want me to start smashing?
Let me add this one in.
Okay.
Go ahead and do your thing.
Cool.
Just mash it a little bit. There you go. Nice. There you go. Perfect. Go ahead and mash it up just like that. And then we're just gonna finish it off with a little bit of pepper flakes to give it a little kick to it.
Right.
Nice. And then a little bit of just salt and pepper. That's all you want. Just a very natural flavor of the herbs. Mash it up, and then we're gonna have a little bit of olive oil.
Yeah.
You don't want it too oily.
Okay.
But the olive oil is gonna just bind everything together. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Go
Hey,
ahead.
bro, can I ask you a question?
You can ask me whatever you want, bro.
Dude, okay, so you're obviously a chef. You've been a chef for quite a long time.
Yeah.
How'd you become who you are today? Like, what made you want to become a chef?
That's a good question. A lot of people ask me that. Honestly, dude, a lot of people say they're in high school, like, I want to be a chef, I want to be a doctor.
Right.
For me, it was not like that at all, man.
Yeah, it wasn't like that for me either.
I went to high school, and then after high school, I went through that stage of finding myself. I did a lot of careers I never liked, psychology. I went into real estate. I went into like insurances, and then during this whole time, I was working in restaurants already.
Okay.
I was doing a dishwasher, prep cook, and from there I started. You know what? I really love this. So I went to 2 jobs. I went from 1 job to 2 jobs, and then all of a sudden, you find me just saying, okay, I want to go to culinary school. I want to pursue this, and I just felt like I was really good at it, and we're here now.
Yeah, beautiful, man, beautiful. Yeah, and I tend to look up to people that own their own business, do what they like. Kind of influences what I do with as a living too, because your story's similar to mine. You know, I didn't know what I was gonna do after high school. If you would have told me, Leo, like you're gonna be doing corporate events, weddings, and stuff like that, I'd have been like, dude, you're crazy. You know, but I enjoy it. I do it, and I see the potential of where it can go, and I see myself growing this business within this next few years.
Yeah, and then this business is the business that we're in. Yeah. What I like about it is that it's not a job, or it's not something that you can say in 10 years is gonna die out. Yeah. People are always gonna eat. People are always gonna have parties. So it's entertainment and food. One of the biggest components that you can throw a big party at.
I say like every wedding, most people talk about number 1 the food, number 2 is the entertainment.
Of course.
Oh, obviously the bride too. Yeah. You know, and her dress.
But after that, you like, oh, what do you remember? You know, like bride and groom, entertainment and food. Yeah. Yeah. But I get you, man. Yeah. Check this out. Let me try this out real quick. The consistency that you're looking for with this, bro, you have it perfect. It's real coarse, oily, okay? Some people like to make it a little bit more oily to where it looks more like a liquid. Right. I like to leave it like that, real chunky. And we're just gonna try it. Oh, that's perfect, dude. Yeah. For me, I'm a little bit more kick to it. It doesn't have a lot.
Yeah, I'm always down with more chili.
A little bit more salt and pepper. And then I'm just gonna add a little bit more oil, just so that it can just bind the last ingredients together. After that, we'll just leave it like that, bro. It's tasty, dude. I'm gonna have you taste it. Go ahead and mash it up. Okay. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna have the cameraman taste it up too. Yeah. Cameraman's very bougie, so. Okay. Here you go, cameraman. Try it out, bro. Here you go. Try it out. That's good, bro. That's some good stuff right there.
That's good, yeah.
That's good stuff right there. That's perfect, bro. That's perfect. Just leave it like that. We're gonna transport it into a little bowl, just so that you guys can see it, how it looks.
That is so good.
So it's real. You can taste it's like real earthy, huh?
Yeah, man.
Just very organic. The flavors are there, and that's what you want. For me, that's what you want. You see the little red pepper flakes, a little bit of the olive oil, and then just the earthiness of all the herbs here. Okay. A lot of people add other stuff to it. I just kept it very, very original. Okay. Cool. We'll leave it like that. All right, bro. The steak should be done. It was in there for like what, 45 minutes roughly?
Yeah, give or take.
So you want it at a medium rare. Okay. Check it out. Yeah, medium rare, perfect, dude. That's perfect steak right there. You see, nice, juicy. You want to let it sit for like 10 minutes.
Oh, it's not ready?
No, you want to let it just sit, bro, so all the natural juices can still stay inside, so when we cut it, it doesn't bleed out. All right?
Okay.
Perfect.
Cool.
So here we got the steak, bro. Nice. We let it sit for like 10-15 minutes.
It looks so delicious.
All the juices are in there. Butter's in there. Potatoes are done. Next step, we gotta chop it up, bro.
And what's the next step after that?
Devour it for sure.
Yes. Finally, dude.
So what we're gonna do, I'm using this here just to give it like that upscale, fine dining touch to it.
Right.
So you guys can see like super simple dishes. You can just by the presentation change the whole concept of it. Okay. Let's go ahead. And just nicely just chop it up. I'm gonna slice it. You want to slice it halfway just to give it part of the presentation. See that?
Yeah.
Just gonna put that right on top right there. Okay. And then I just want to slice it real thin, bro. See how it's still real light on the medium rare?
Yeah.
So it's kind of more on the medium side.
Right.
Maybe because I hit the end part of it.
Right.
And that is a little bit thinner. But if I would have hit the center of the
Still
steak.
looks like there's a lot of juice and flavor in it.
Yeah.
Though. Now let me ask you, what kind of knife are you using?
This is a slicer, bro. This is called a slicer. It's used to slice any type of meat. Tri-tips, or bigger slices of meat. And it's just specifically just to slice meat.
Yeah, that looks really good.
This is like real rustic, like cowboy dinner.
Yeah.
There it is right there. See that?
Ooh.
Trying to pick it up, bro. Just boom.
Oh man.
You go and just lay it out like this, bro. Check it out.
So not only does it look good, it looks fancy and good.
You fan it out, bro. Boom. Here you go, bro.
This is Instagram worthy. I'm gonna post this picture.
What do you think about that?
Dude, it looks amazing.
Alright, so we're just gonna garnish it, bro. I like to use a lot of the stuff that I use to cook it with to garnish it. Just because it's part of like, okay, you use this to garnish it.
Right.
And this is the same ingredients are in the dish. The roasted garlic, the fresh herbs, and then we're gonna throw in these potatoes in here, bro.
Okay.
Potatoes, just get friendly with them. You want to put the sear part up, got it? Okay. And then the rosemary, the like leftover rosemary, you can throw it in there too. Even though it looks a little burnt, that's perfect. It just gives it like that rustic look. I'm gonna ask you something, Leo. If you had a restaurant, or if you went to a restaurant,
right,
is this something that you would order?
Yeah, and it looks more on the pricier side too.
Yeah?
Yeah, it does. Honestly, I don't know, man. As far as how much I would pay, I mean, a tri-tip, just something like this, man, just coming from the wedding industry type, you're looking at anywhere between 75 to like 120 for something.
Roughly for something like this, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And they don't give you a side, I did.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You hooked it up.
So let me just finish it off here, bro. You know what I'm gonna add over here? A little bit of that natural juice just to coat right in the center. You see that?
Yeah.
It just gives it like that last touch right before the chimichurri. And just like that. You don't want to add too much. Just something like that. And then we're gonna finish it off with this fresh, spicy cilantro and parsley chimichurri. And you want to kind of cascade it down. You want to put it all on one side.
Right.
And just right in the center, bro. Just like that. Boom. Boom, there you go. Finish it off like that, bro. A little bit of fresh thyme. Just to finish it off right here on the potatoes. Just to make the potatoes pop. Fresh rosemary. There it is. There you got it, bro. Here you have this simple, easy dish you can make at home for the meat lovers. Something you can make for holidays. Put it in a platter. It's a raw rustic dish, bro. Check it out.
That looks amazing, dude.
That looks dope as hell.
I'm so
I
excited.
don't even think I made everything like this ever.
What's cool though, you made it feel like it's doable. Like someone that doesn't have too much of a background in cooking can actually do this if they take it step by step.
That is a dope ass plate. So guys, so here's the final dish. We have a tri-tip with a cilantro and parsley spicy chimichurri, some roasted red roast potatoes, rosemary, and then the final steak. What do you think, bro?
Dude, I'm ready to eat.
Yeah, let's eat it, man. Thank you guys. Watch it, subscribe, like my channel, and then follow my boy on Instagram at Raider Clash.
Yep.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Ooh.